Okay, y'all. So, I didn't plan on doing this video or anything like that. I came across an article. Well, article was alerted to me from Fox Business News, and I'm gonna put clips of this article at the end of this video for anybody that needs validation or whatever the case may be. But normally, I would say this is not for you to panic. Even though I don't want you to panic, I'm not gonna make that statement, like, because at this point we need to really step our game up on prepping our food. So it's talking about the war with Ukraine and Russia, and we already dealing with gas prices being high. And like I say, I'm gonna put this information at the end of this video, but we already got high prices in gas. This article is saying that groceries and stuff is going up even more than what it already is. That a lot of the issues that they having with, like, some of the food that they having problems with is some of the main staples that we use in our dishes. Like when you go and get that bread or that cereal or something like that, you got oil seeds and you got rye, not rye, you got barley, you got wheat and stuff like that. A lot of stuff has wheat in it and stuff. Bakeries and stuff is feeling the issue, feeling the issue with not being able to get those certain items. Now, you keep in mind, those are the items that you mostly need for most of your dishes. Mostly things that we buy out of the store that's already processed and put together and everything like that. So the article goes ahead on to say that there are horrible times coming. Okay, horrible times coming. People is not going to be able to feed their families. The grocery bill, it speaks about how the gas price, everybody's on the gas price of the gas price. Yes, the gas is high. Okay, it's high. We know. But the food is high. And if you ain't able to get food for your family, then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to eat? Now, this is the thing. Not only may food not be too much available in the stores, it may not be that the food ain't there. It's because they don't have the ingredients to make it. Y'all see what I'm saying? You need to start some kind of way stocking them. You can stock up all day and have so much food, but if you don't know how to keep that coming in, like, just say you stock up and you prep and you prep and prep and you got all these canned goods and all this canning stuff and all this stuff, dehydrated stuff. If you're not growing food constantly and making that a lifestyle change, that food is going to run out. How are you going to be putting food back in? I mean, that's something to think about. Wheat, barley, all seed, all this stuff. And they say the grocery bill going up, your restaurant bill going up. Everything is going up. We don't know how long this is going to be or if it will even ever end. It's like we get over one hurdle and now there's another one. But you're still not completely over the other hurdle. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important I can't stress this enough, how important it is to be getting your food, getting ways to grow. If you are a new gardener, if you ain't never grew nothing in your life, don't let that stop you. There is so much on here on YouTube that shows you everything that you may be thinking or questioning or whatever the case may be. Grow some food. Stock up on some food. Just if you want to do that to get you a head start. Know how to preserve your food. So you probably like, MGL, what should we be stocking up? Well, things that, everything that you can, because if they are on the biggest ingredients that's needed to make food and process food and goes, if those ingredients, so I would say your baking goods. You can make bread. I have done videos of bread videos. I'm gonna do more, but I already have some bread videos on here on the channel where we made it out of the thing. And something else that they were saying is the article is speaking about that when in order to transport a lot of goods, they need natural gas. Well, with natural gas, there's been an issue with natural gas. You also need electricity. So if you ain't got natural gas and electricity, they can't get goods where they supposed to be. It's so much, and I feel like some people is taking it seriously and some people is not. And I can't do nothing about the ones that don't take it seriously. But I can get on here and constantly try to, each time I get on here and do these videos, I'm probably going to reach somebody new. And if I reach just one person new out of all of it, that's one person that may be able to be prepared for their families. One person. So there's a whole lot you got to look at with this war and stuff going on. They are warning us. They are warning us. And so many people is not paying attention. So I saw that article. I'm like, okay, this breaks it down right here. Like I say, I'm going to put some of the clips of the article at the end of this video. Y'all, get things to grow that you can easily store. Like we have talked about, you could grow potatoes. Potatoes will last a long time in a box in a dark, cool place. Okay? In a box in a dark, cool place. Alright? What else? You could do like a lot of your winter squashes and stuff in a dark, cool place. They'll last a while. You ain't even got to do nothing to it. We have talked about that. Your rice and stuff, if you can find rice and stuff with a long expiration date, you should be growing anything that you can freeze, that you can dehydrate. I got dehydrating videos right here on the channel. If you got any questions, y'all will be seeing more of those as the growing season and I start getting stuff. But you need to make sure that you are prepping for your family, especially if you got kids or you got elderly people that you're taking care of, family member, friends, whatever the case may be. If you don't want to do it for yourself, at least do it for them. But you know what? That's an understatement right there. But how can you do for someone else if you not even caring about doing for yourself? It's kind of how they say, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Yeah. So if you got kids, elderly, or whatever, take notes to what they're saying. I'm not a news person. That's why I get the alerts. And if it's something that I don't want to see, I don't go in it, which I don't go, because a lot of this stuff stressed me out. I saw this and I was like, okay, so what got me was, the title. It's actually saying that it's going to make the war and stuff is going to make it even worse for us here in the U.S. All right? So get your oils, especially if you use seed oils and stuff. Get you some wheat, barley, flour, meal, all that stuff, baking stuff that you can make. You can make tea cakes, you can make pancakes, you can make cornbread, different things. Anything in a situation where you may not have no food or food is very limited, you can live off that stuff. But these are the things that they're talking about right now, that is just some of the things that's making it very hard, because companies cannot continue to make food and bake and stuff like that to even get to the stores, because everything is limited, and then everything is costing so much, so they having to pay so much for the ingredients, which means we have to pay so much for the product. Okay? And that right there, with gas prices, if the natural gas and stuff go up, if the electricity go up, then you ain't gonna have nothing to even try to feed your family with, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna stop rambling on. It's a lot. It definitely got me, like, I'm already in gear on this and stuff, But it's just that push every time you see it or you hear it. It's just that much more of a push. So let this motivate you. At the end of this, which is about now, I'm about to put the screenshots from parts of the article that I want y'all to read, just in case I have some people that don't really believe it or whatever. This came off in Fox Business. Okay, y'all, be safe and prepare for you and your families.